Imagine if the entire kingdom was covered in ice. Can Princess Strawberry save everyone? Let's find out. In the kingdom of Berland, there was a princess she named Strawberry. She is famous for her silky long pink hair and sparkling blue eyes. And she's also brave and kind. She loves her people and cares about their happiness. Just recently, she went on an exciting journey to find the starry flower and bring light back to Berryland. After she saved her kingdom, she became even more beloved by her people. Everyone wanted to be near her because Princess Strawberry brought joy and kindness wherever she went. All the children of Berryland played happily under her watchful gaze. Knowing they were safe in her kingdom, the adults shared their smiles with each other, grateful for having such a caring and courageous princess. Life in Berryland was full of sweetness and magic once again. But one day, while the princess was playing with her little pet rabbit and enjoying the warmth of the sun on her skin, something strange happened. Her magical crown suddenly began to sparkle with an urgent red light. The princess had never seen anything like it before. What did it mean? Before she could ponder over it, a flock of birds flew above her head. Flapping their wings in alarm, squawk, squawk, they cried. The northern fields are in danger. The fruits are freezing. And soon all the sweetness of Berryland would disappear forever. Princess Strawberry gasped. She couldn't imagine her home losing its sweetness. Everything they ate, everything they used to make delicious food and heal the sick had come from the magical strawberry vines and bushes in the fields. If the plants died, Berryland would become a sad and gloomy place. The princess knew she had to act quickly. "Don't worry, little rabbit," she said. "We're going to save the northern fields." Off she went to find out what had happened. Who would have thought such misfortune could strike Berryland? The princess hurried through the streets. Waving at her subjects, they waved back, smiling and saying hello to their dear princess. As she approached the city gate, she saw a wise old owl sitting on top of it. He was the wisest creature in Berryland and often advised the king and queen on important matters. "Oh, wise owl, please tell me what's happening to our northern fields," she asked anxiously. The owl hooted sadly and explained, "A terrible frost has fallen over the fields, and nothing seems to stop it. Only the legendary crystal berry could save them. But it is hidden inside the dangerous cave of echoes and guarded by tricky icy spirits." "I am not afraid," Princess Strawberry declared. She remembered how she had found the starry flower in the dark forest, defeating many obstacles. She would do whatever it took to protect her people. The owl nodded approvingly. "Very well, Princess. I will guide you to the cave. Be careful. The cave of echoes is full of surprises." Then, with a gentle flap of his wings, the owl led the princess and her little rabbit out of the city. They traveled across meadows, over hills, and through valleys, deeper and deeper into the kingdom until finally they arrived at the mouth of the cave. It looked like a giant, shimmering diamond. The princess had never seen anything like it before. "Thank you, wise owl," she said. "Take care of my pet rabbit until I come back." "Of course, Princess," the owl replied. With a wink, the princess turned to face the cave. A shiver ran down her spine. She heard every step she took echoing back twice as loud. And when she called out to see if anyone was there, her own voice sounded like a mocking laugh. Inside the cave, all was dark and silent. The princess held her breath and slowly moved forward. She walked over sparkling ice, past glittering crystals, and over pools of water that sparkled like diamonds. Deeper and deeper she went. Suddenly, she saw it at the end of the cave. In the distance, there was a bush with magical berries. They glowed like pure ice and shone with all the colors of the rainbow. The princess felt a magical warmth coming from the berries and knew this must be the crystal berries. But just as she reached out to touch them, a swirling mass of icy spirits appeared in front of her. "Who dares approach the crystal berry?" they cried. "Only those who have a true heart may take the crystal berry." The princess knew that meant she had to do something good and selfless, something that showed how kind and loving she was. The spirits whispered in her ear, "Show us your warmest smile, Princess." She hesitated for a moment, but then she smiled as warmly and brightly as she could. When she stopped, the spirits looked at each other in surprise. They had never seen such a genuine and radiant smile. Then they all bowed their heads and stepped aside, allowing the princess to pick one of the berries. Overjoyed, she picked the shiniest berry and put it in her pocket. Then she turned and ran as fast as she could back to the entrance of the cave. The spirits watched her go, whispering among themselves, "She truly has a kind heart." Outside the cave, the princess quickly found the wise old owl and her pet rabbit. She explained what she had experienced and why she needed to get back to the city as fast as possible. "Let's go," she said. "The people of Berryland are counting on me." The owl nodded, spread his wings, and together they flew back over the hills and valleys, deeper and deeper into the kingdom. The sight that greeted them when they arrived in the city square was heartbreaking. The frost had crept closer to the castle, covering more and more magical plants and vines. People stood shivering, watching helplessly as the cold advanced. But Princess Strawberry was back, and she held up the crystal berry high. Suddenly, magical warmth spread across the square. The cold retreated. The plants and flowers blossomed again, and the people cheered and clapped. They were so happy to see their princess and thank her for saving Berryland from that day on. Princess Strawberry was known as the guardian of warmth and magic. Her pink hair seemed to glow even brighter, and her blue eyes sparkled with courage. She knew that no matter what difficulties and adventures awaited her, she would always be ready to face them. With her kind heart, magical crown, and brave spirit, she was the best Princess Berryland could have ever asked for. Do you like this new adventure of Princess Strawberry? Don't forget to subscribe to Rosalinda Kids AI, hit the like, and ring the bell to hear more magical stories with your favorite princess.